Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, not much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Nuro luayo, na nuro luayo. Nuro luayo, na nuro luayo. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike Naịjirịa ga-akarị ike Biafra. Nna nuro, onye kere ụwa nuro luayo. Nna nuro, Olisa binigwe nuro akwayo. Now, the news updates.
The dust raised by the bill that is seeking to make the owner of Ife and the Sultan of Sokoto co-permanent chairman of the National Traditional Council of Nigeria seem not to have settled. Remember that before now, the Honest Ndibo have risen seriously against it. The Middleburg Forum equally rose against it. We are seeing monarchs from the, of course, South rising against it. Of course, this time around, we shall listen to Asari Kobo who have risen seriously against it. But again, remember that my position is very clear. Now, one, there is no basis for this bill. This is an affront to other nationalities of Nigeria, particularly owing to the fact that the Fulanis only came here around 14th century, whereas the Igbos have existed in this part of the world since 2500 BC. And apart from that, we are looking at the Fulanis who are just about 30 million people. And the Igbos, we are talking about 39 million people. This is according to Wikipedia. So for me, I don't think there's basis for all of this. But again, let us quickly listen to Asari Dukubo so that we'll come back to further this conversation.
The National Assembly is going out of its way to trample on the Constitution, on the fundamental rights of the ethnic identity of other traditional rulers, and placing and elevating these two traditional rulers that have no constitutional and historical basis over and above other traditional rulers. And they think that we will accept it. Now let us come. Let us start with the Sultan of Sokoto. How is the Sultan of Sokoto the head of traditional ruler anywhere other than in Sokoto and the emirates that are under Sokoto? Usman Danfodio led a jihad and overthrew the Hausa traditional institution and conquered other. He said it's a jihad which has no Quranic basis. It has no Islamic basis. The people he overthrew, Rumfa and others, were Muslims. And it is not Islamic to declare a Muslim a kufar. Either you are the kufar, you who is calling the other person a kufar, you are the kufar. There is no basis to declare another Muslim a kufar. But it happened. They were overthrown. This was in 1808. Until the British came. And there were kingdoms. There were in the north that were never conquered by caliphate. There were kingdoms that were never conquered by the Sokoto Caliphate. Borgu was not conquered. Borodun was not conquered. Arugugu was not conquered. Part of Junku land was not conquered. Tifi land was not conquered. We can go on and on and on and on and on. Yes, today, I don't know what happened. The chief of Borgu in Nigeria has accepted to join the caliphate. Even Suleja, Abuja, the Abuja Emirate that left Zauzau because of the Osman Danfodio raid and war of conquest that came to find the Emirate of Abuja, which is now Suleja, was not conquered. But out of convenience or whatever it is, following the flow, these people have done. I was in Brenning Kebbi when Jokolo, Emir Jokolo was installed as Emir. And I saw historical somersault. The people of Suleja, they said, I think it was Emir Hawal that was there, that Suleja, Borgu, Arugongo are part of, no, Suleja and Borgu are part of the empire of Muhammad Bello. I think they said is the western arm of the Sokoto Caliphate of Muhammad Bello. And I looked at my historical records and I found out that there was no basis for this because these people were never conquered. They were never conquered. So on what basis? We ask the question, on what basis? The Constitution clearly states that no citizen of Nigeria should be discriminated on no account, either by religion, by circumstances of his birth, by where he comes from. So why should my right be taken as Dabaya Makri and be given to the Sultan of Sokoto or the Oni of Ife? On what basis? I don't know them. It is Nigeria that brought us together, and we all know the age of our stool and the prominence of our stool. We all know the age of our stool and the prominence of our stool. This is arrant nonsense. Now, let us come. 1808, we have been existing. King Amakri, on whose second stool I sit today, Dabaya Makri the first, had a commemorative coin in 1788 in the United Kingdom. No foreigner had achieved that feat until maybe recently, I think Nelson Mandela, that have had a commemorative currency, legal tender in 1788. You can go and Google it, King Amakri. It's not today historical revisionism. People are coming to quote. No. He was the first African black man to own an ocean liner. Now, in Nigeria, they imposed the Sultan of Sokoto is the Amir Muslimin of Nigerian Muslim. How? Who made it? Where did the Majlis sit? Where did we sit to make the Sultan of Sokoto our Amir? Let the sleeping dog lie, as they say. A lot of people. When Goodluck was there, said he made the Sultan of Sokoto the permanent Amiru Hajj. I went to Goodluck is alive. Anybody can go and ask him. I went to him and said, Mr. President, sir, you are subordinating other Muslim to the Sultan of Sokoto. I am an Amakri. At that time, I never thought, I never even dreamed that I would become a Mayanabo. I told Goodluck, President Goodluck, that it was morally wrong that you are subjecting a job Muslim, I am an job Muslim, to the authority of another Muslim from another place, because you are all in Nigeria. That this is morally reprehensible, it is wrong, it is condemnable. He said, I see what you cannot see. It is when you sit on this chair that you know that there are certain things you have to let go. I am not ready to let go what my father has handed over to me. I can let go. I let go because I'm an individual. Alhaji Mujahid Dokuba Asari yesterday, because I was an individual, I can let go. But today I cannot let go. because I am not an individual. I am now Dabayamakri, the Amayaba of the source, who presides over all the mysteries, the sacredness, and the totality of what Kalabari people represent. Even though not mistaken, there's an Amina of Kalabari who is higher than me. But the realms of what Kalabari people stand for.
So having listened to Asai Dukoba, I think it's very clear, of course abundantly clear, that those who came about this bill were not circumspect. There was no basis for this bill in the first place. Because as far as I'm concerned, there was no time in the history of Nigeria that the South people, the people from the southeastern part of the country, were under the command and control of the Sultan of Sokoto. Even during the time the man, of course, Osman Dafodio, went about his jihad, talking about 1804 century. The incursion never got to the southern part of the country. Of course, we understand that even before they even conquer the Ilori, it took some effort. That was Janta Alimi and versus Afonja. But to want to impose the Sultan of Sokoto as a permanent chairman of traditional rulers in Nigeria on people who never came under the leadership of Sultan of Sokoto is an insult of the highest order. More so, the people you are imposing him on have existed in this part of the world even before the Fulani people came into this part of the world. So for me, there is no basis for this. This is an affront, an insult to every other nationality that this is coming to. Because for me, it's good thing to say that the Sultan of Sokoto should rule over those who fall under his jurisdiction. As far as I'm concerned, his office and stool is respected. The office and stool of the owner of office is respected. However, it is not acceptable to impose leadership on people through that bill. Because even before the white men came into this part of this world, before the amalgamation of Nigeria, people have existed independently, separately, have their own system of governance. Traditionally, the monarchical system of government have always existed in the south, a different region, in the southeast, in different region from inception of the world. And when the Fulani came, they met people who were already existing in this part of the world. So there is no basis for which somebody will be coming up with a bill that seeks to impose the Sultan of Sokoto as a permanent chairman over and above other people. For me, is unacceptable and it should be rejected.
My people, don't hear them now. What do you make of it? Drop your comments. But remember, it's Biafra or nothing. Bye for now.